I feel like they're going to be like really invested in this. Yes, I feel so.
So because I didn't want to speak at that point, it turns to an issue.
You telling me my intention is it's not communication here.
Oh more, it's official, guys. Anytime alcohol is in the mix for anything Big Brother, just know that has to be the best. That has to be my best night. I don't know about you guys, but that has to be my best night in the Big Brother house. Because tell me what all this drama is about. So much drama just from their pool party night till now. So welcome back to Anita channel. But for now it's just me. My sister is unavailable for now. And I decided to come and cover this because the tea is teaing. So for the pool party, compared to the last one, I feel the last one was way better than this one. There were less vibes in this one. Everybody was just somehow, the guys, when they started, the guys were just gathered at one corner. They were not vibing as much. I don't know, maybe they were waiting for the party to kick in. But unfortunately, the party did not last as long as they expected. Topher and Anita, they didn't vibe as much. I feel it was a personal issue for Anita. Maybe she had something bothering her and she was not in the party mood because according to Topher, he said her vibe was affecting his vibe. So because she was kind of moody and not in the dancing mood, it was affecting his own vibe.
He gave her some controls that she's not supposed to have. So now her mood affects his own. That's what he told me.
Or maybe they both had personal issues to align and she didn't want to vibe with him. But eventually she started dancing a little sha. But prior to the party, OC was telling Onyeka, is it Onyeka or Chizoba, one of them sha, that Topher planned a dinner date for his girl Anita.
I was having a conversation with him this morning. He was telling me about his plans for the dinner.
Topher is actually a romantic boy. For him to be thinking outside the box, inside Big Brother house, that's impressive. So yeah, he planned a dinner date for her. I don't know how he planned to carry that out. Maybe he'll cook for her and then serve her, I don't know, sometime alone somewhere inside the house. So Ruthie and Mayo, they vibed. They actually vibed. But it got to a point where it was as if Mayo was running away from her backside. I don't understand Mayo, but yeah. Ben and Chizoba, those ones, I don't understand them. They just sat down in the party, they were just looking as if they saw a ghost. And Onyeka was on her own, she was vibing, she was dancing. You know, Onyeka is a vibe, trust her to always come with that energy. Then Victoria actually whined today. Not on anybody, she was just whining, looking at herself in the mirror. Then Suj and Nelly actually, I think if there's supposed to be an award for most vibed, let me use that term, I'll give it to Suj and Nelly because they actually vibe. But after that, they kind of fell out. They had a small fallout. She was giving that energy or that vibe that she didn't want to just be with Suj alone. And she wanted to dance with other people. And then he was like, go and dance with them now, that kind of thing. Big Brother didn't really show us that part, but it was when she was narrating it to SHAUN that we were able to figure it out.
I don't know if he's mad at me. He wasn't like, okay, you want to dance with everybody. I was just like, okay.
And when she was narrating it to SHAUN, it now caused a problem for SHAUN and WANNY. Apparently, she was all over him. According to WANNY, her leg was rubbing his legs and all that. Which, to an extent, we could see. Like, I feel she's just a very touchy person.
You get like so people actually know me.
People were going around telling WANNY, yo, what's up? Like, SHAUN is upstairs with you, get that kind of thing. And then he tried to talk to her. When he came back to the party, he tried to touch her and all that, but like she was reluctant and he wasn't giving it, like he wasn't feeling it. He was like, what's the problem? And she didn't tell him what the problem was.
You stayed there because you wanted somebody to rub up on you because you're horny. Fine, that's good for you. You come downstairs to meet me and you're trying to touch me and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And
then eventually, after the party, they tried to like talk it out and then they were just going back and forth. Handy was there with them. Then at some point, they went inside the gym toilet to get some more privacy. And in my opinion, he was gaslighting her a lot. Because ideally, you guys are both adults. My idea towards things is that if you actually do something, try to own up to it at least. You get, but then he kept on saying that he didn't do anything. It was Nelly that was all over him and he didn't do anything and all that. But you're you're talking to somebody, you're in a ship with somebody in the house and you're letting another girl be all over you in that manner. At least own up to that and then stop trying to divert into other things.
You telling me my intention or something, it's not communication here. If you're just going to tell me, oh, Sean, this is why you did this is what, that's not communication. What you're telling me is you're just projecting whatever you feel. There's no communication here.
So while she was complaining about that, his own issue was the fact that when he tried to ask her what the problem was, she refused to talk to him and he was being rude to her. Sorry, she was being rude to him and like just trying to bring up petty issues while shying away from the main topic, you get. But at the end of the day, she ended up apologizing to him. So that's that about WANNY and SHAUN. And they've reconciled though. This just a few minutes after their argument. I admire that in relationships at least. Then while Handy was waiting for her, because you know I told you that they had to like get some more privacy and go into the toilet. They were in the gym in the first place. Handy was waiting for them in the gym while they went to the gym toilet. This guy, Topher, came with his own wahala while Handy was waiting. He came to meet Handy. He was trying to flirt with Handy. His hand was even on her neck. And Anita walked in. But she didn't react as much. She just had a small chit chat and then she left. After that, Onyeka came into the gym and then Handy was like having a conversation with Onyeka, trying to tell her that more ship in this house is crazy. Everybody's just trying to play everybody. You know, just down talking the whole idea of ship in the house because nobody's really worth the time. And then she also mentioned the fact that Topher came into the room and was trying to hold her and flirt with her, and then Anita walked in on him. And she was glad that Anita saw that he was the one that, because she likes Anita apparently, and she doesn't want to ruin that friendship, but she's glad that Anita saw the whole scenario and saw that she was not doing anything.
She was yes, now, that's she. No, my wind was passing me, they hold my neck.
And then after that, shortly after, when Anita and Topher left, Topher came back again to come and start flirting with her. He was like, I wish I could give you a kiss on your forehead. She was not like, he was like, why are you not in my room? Like, why don't you want to come and sleep in our room, his room? And she was like, because your babe is in your room. He was like, who's my babe? And she said, Anita. And he was like, we're just having a conversation. More like, we're not that serious yet. We're just talking. And he now insinuated that she would have been, like, she as in Handy would have been the one in that situation. Like, but he feels that Handy is kind of scared of him, or like she doesn't want to kick it off properly with him and all that. So they were just going back and forth. I don't know. I feel like Topher was drunk, but at the same time, he knew what he was saying. You understand that kind of scenario for people. And then afterwards, I feel like Topher was kind of like feeling guilty for the whole thing. He wasn't sure of Anita's reaction. He wasn't sure if Anita was pissed. He wasn't sure if she caught him, or like she wasn't okay with the situation. And then he went to her bed. She had gone to sleep, and then he followed her to her bed to like try to talk to her and try to like maybe get words out of her. But then she was like, he was like, I knew that you're going to wake up tomorrow now with a different mood. He wasn't really trying to mention what exactly happened. And I noticed that because he's not, like, he wasn't trying to put it in her head, just in case it is not in her head at all. He just wanted her to say her mind, you get. He was like, are you okay? He just kept on going back and forth with, are you okay? When you wake up tomorrow now, I know that you used to wake up with different moods. And then she was like, yeah, that she could wake up with a different mood. I think she was also trying to leave an open-ended conclusion to it, so that if at all tomorrow she decides to now tell him her mind, it won't be like yesterday she said there was no problem. You understand? So yeah, that's about that for Topher and Anita. Then moving over to Ruthie and Mayor Frosh. These two guys, So obviously Ruthie is into this guy. Apparently he's not her type. According to her, he's not her type. But I don't know. I feel she's horny. I don't know if I'm supposed to use that word in this channel, but I feel you get what I'm trying to say. And I know this because she was having a conversation with twins, Hania and Wandy, some time ago, saying that she's glad she brought her vibrator, and that when they were in the hotel before they got into the house, that was what was helping her to sleep because she was not able to sleep. Hania and Wandy, on the other hand, they were like, they forgot theirs, but Konji wants to kill them. And then today, after the whole thing, she and Mayor Fresh were going back and forth about how many nights they're going to spend in this one's bed, how many nights I'm going to spend in this one's bed. She was like, I'm going to spend, let's do it, like they're trying to draw a calendar or a roster.
2 nights in your bed, 2 nights in mine, then maybe we will consider.
Then, to our queen mommy, our queen baddie, that used to pay for flights for her boyfriend and come on live TV to tell everybody. Apparently, I feel she was trying to get her boyfriend's attention throughout the party, but he wasn't really keen into whatever she was trying to do. And then she started crying, and DJ Flo was there to console her. She was crying, she covered herself in blankets. And the person that she was crying over was on his own doing their, I think his wager task. It was because he was drawing on a white, this thing. And Big Brother kept shuffling the camera. They'll show when she's crying, they'll show when he's doing his work. More like, who you're crying over doesn't care, he's busy. Can't help him out or something. So yeah, that's it for tonight's video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys on the next one. Hopefully with my sister, or just her, or 2 of us, who knows. Bye guys.